My name is Rachel. My mom and dad told me the story of how they bet on how to spell it and my mom lost. I'm not sure she has ever quite forgiven my dad. See, my mom wanted it spelled with the extra A, R-A-C-H-A-E-L, and my dad without. So he said, do you want a Dickens or King James? And my mom took the plunge and guessed wrong. So thanks, King James. You've been a thorn in my side for most of my life. My little sister Anne used to tease me and say that she was named for Anne with an E from Green Gables, and I was named for the nasty neighbor. But Rachel's who I am, and the permutations of that name have always been a-changing for a long time. I was Ray, a little ray of sunshine with long hair and great big eyes who ran and laughed and climbed on stuff and always asked, why? Then I was Rach, cool and calm and all collected with a self-delusion fit to rival Caesar Nero, and sometimes even now, Rachel doesn't seem to fit right. The shoulders are a little tight, and I think that there's a button missing, and gosh, that color is so 80s. But then I realized I got up lightly with Rachel as a first name. After all, my middle name is Margaret. And that's a name with a whole lot of history. That's a name which goes back for generations upon generations on both sides of the family. My dad will joke about how I'm an alpha female, born of an alpha female, born of an alpha female, and that's why my convictions are so strong and I just don't listen to anyone. My last name is Taylor. 6 simple letters which spell family. 6 simple letters that stand for the 6 of us. My dad, tall and proud, even with the weight of the world on his shoulders, my mom always pretending to come first, and who taught me how to harmonize by just saying, don't sing what I'm singing. Myself, determined to be different and not wanting to run with the crowd. My sister Anne, feet on the ground, head firmly in the clouds. My baby sister Danny, arms open to the world, mouth open singing praises, mind open to a whole new way of living. My baby brother Patrick, who I know is taller than me now, but he'll always be my baby brother, because even just 9 years can make a difference, always running up behind, wait for me, wait for me. And Taylors are a hardy bunch. You'd see that if you saw us standing there before you. We're rough and tough and hard to bluff and used to working hardships. Which, as a kid, I didn't really get, because what's the point of building soft ships? They'd crumble into the sea and you'd never hear from us again. Hardships make more sense. Then again, maybe we're pretty easily bluffed after all, because we believe in a place and a time that's new and exciting and definitely not our everyday existence. We, all 6 of us, will change the world right after we have supper. And if there's something good on TV, we play rock, paper, scissors to get out of the dishes, and my heart sank the first time I had to fold my baby brother's boxer shorts, because that meant he was grown up out of superhero underwear. All our in-jokes and out-jokes and stories have built our world into a beautiful and ever-changing globe of teasing love, and that's something pretty special. My sister Anne plays the piano like a dream, and my sister Danny sings like a lark, and my brother Patrick broods over his cello like a maestro, and me, well, I write poems about how much I love them, because all my nicks and edges and rough places can be smoothed with a cup of tea and a piece of toast with butter. All my insecurities, which are locked up deep inside, get left outside with the muddy shoes I just toed off. All my jokes are funny, and all my ideas are brilliant. My mom told me that I could do anything, I could change the world, and if I failed, it wouldn't be for lack of trying, so I try every single day to change the world, and sometimes I succeed, and sometimes I fail, but it's never for lack of trying. My grandmother told me that you're stuck with your family, and nothing comes between you. You might fight and argue and hate each other, but at the end of the day, those are the people who always have your back. They always have to. So this poem that I scrabbled together listening to the rain outside my window and remembering whole summers of driving and camping and driving and driving and driving and driving and driving. I write for my family, the 6 of us made of granite and steel held together with spit. I write for the kids, all of us with bright brown eyes which look up and into something new, because we can change the world right after supper. Thank you.